When I show up at a show, I have that predetermined set. The set list is on my back pocket on a Post-it note, has been for 10 years. But naturally, even now before I get on stage, I always get butterflies. It's not necessarily stage fright, it's that fun, nervous energy that I'm gonna do something a little outside of my comfort zone, but something that always brings me so much joy.
Make some noise for Miss Stephanie Kline, everybody.
I'm Stephanie Kline, a Marine Corps veteran. I'm a stand-up comic, a playwright, and a film producer, and I'm one of the OG ASAP alumni.
Congratulations to you and all your life choices.
I took an ASAP workshop on playwriting. It was the first time I'd ever heard of ASAP. And while I was there, the instructor said, "You might be a little angry for this writing right now, but you have some decent comedic timing. You should try ASAP's stand-up comedy boot camp."
We're like foreign agents leaving bags of cash under.
Everything in life presents itself as an opportunity for a joke. I had a pretty bad week at work, and I was able to sit down and write a few jokes immediately that helped me work through that issue. And then that night, I got up on stage, and I made people laugh about that.
Thank you.
Give it up for Stephanie Kline, everybody. Give it up for Stephanie.
I've been battling cancer for the last few years, and a lot of times when things get really bad, it's the comedy people around me who say, "This is really, really hard, and I'm so sorry. But please write this down because it's gonna be a great bit in like a year and a half." No. Writing is where I feel most at home and most safe. I've written 6 plays, 4 short plays, one act, and I just finished up my first full-length play. Primarily, my plays focus on how much service members sacrifice for an institution incapable of reciprocation. And I write those from the point of view of how much I love the Marine Corps. This was a certificate I won when I got first place in a playwriting competition through Vet Rep Theater for Potshots, and I won my first bit of money for playwriting. And so if I work really hard and get 955,000 more of these, I could probably retire. There are a few things in life, and it's hard to describe, when you meet your tribe, when you see the place that's most beautiful in the world, when you eat the most delicious food, you have a full physiological response to that, and you keep craving that. When I wrote my first play and someone said, "I like that, you have something to say," I want other people to be able to experience that. And even if it's not playwriting, but just getting people out of their own head and out of their own way to say, you have a story to tell, and when you get the opportunity to tell it in a way that you want, that is absolutely healing.
What I want you guys to do is take all of these things that you have brought up, of the things that give it texture and that give it...
I work really hard to create a space, not only where I say, you're safe to do this, but I want people to write because I love writing, and when people start to open up, there was great stuff coming out of that. I always have to remember how nervous I was and how timid. Particularly coming from the military, you have to be a bit more buttoned up. One of the great things about the art community is that we can be incredibly vulnerable, and unlike when we were active duty, there's no fear of it taking a hit on our clearance or our professional reputations.
We're gonna work on what is it that your main character wants and how do they get there?
For me, it's an exciting opportunity to say, you're gonna break through this mental block. You are good enough to be here. You're gonna really enjoy it, and I'm really excited to start them on that journey. One of the things when you're in the military and you build your family, you can rely on them for anything at any time. And that really has bled over into ASAP, because again, we're all military related. While art is certainly important, and that is the driving force behind our community, we're veterans at the end of the day. Whether it's someone who needs a ride to the hospital or a baby blanket made, meals made, we are able to reach out to each other in ways that I have not felt since I was in the military. me, while I've been going through the battle with cancer, I'm able to reach out and just say, I need you to pick me up and take me someplace. I've really learned to ask people for help more. And I've also learned how to push other people to ask me for help, because it's really hard to ask for help. I don't think I could ever really repay anybody for that. Those are the people that show up for me time and again, and I always aim to do the same.